Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for another exciting video. I'm the one and only Complex Sims and you already know what I do. So, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I felt like I didn't have any inspiration like that to really do a video. So, I wasn't really doing videos. But before I start, I'd like to thank you guys for getting me to 1,300 subscribers. So, yeah, just thanks once again. And I will be putting this video out very soon. I'm recording it tonight, but I probably won't put it out till tomorrow night or the day after just because processing and all that stuff. And it's nighttime and I just got off from work. So I probably won't put this out for a while, but we'll see. So, this video might be very controversial because sometimes people don't know how to take certain suggestions or things like that, or like they might feel like the way you're coming across might be weird, but I personally feel like a lot of people in the Sims community, um, they don't like to feature a lot of African American characters in their stories or their Let's Plays, whatever the case may be. And I feel like a lot of their excuses is they might not have the custom content to really make them, look African American, if that's how you want to put it. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff out there that really can make your character look like maybe an African American person that you've seen in your everyday life. And I feel like I just want to expose that and how I create my Sims personally, because some people would get mad at the fact that people aren't featuring different ethnicities in their Let's Plays. But me personally, I feel like if I go as far as to show them how I do it, because me personally, I'm black myself. I do my Sims based on me, or like what I've seen in the stars that I look at and my family members and stuff like that. So, I mean, maybe they haven't really been exposed, and if they're saying that, maybe they're just saying that just to say it so they don't have to feature, different types of Sims in their stories and stuff like that. But I just want to show them how I do it, just in case they want to do it, they just don't know, how to get that, like, look specifically. So, yeah, I'm going to start off by going through the basics. Obviously, the faces and skin tones. I know with the base game, you don't get a lot of darker tones or tones that you feel like look right, because I know some of the African American Simbler community, which is the black simmers who go on Tumblr and have their blogs dedicated to their Sims of color. They feel like the colors that came with the game, I'm hovering over this face right here specifically. His complexion, and there's no shade. It's like the, shade. Like, there's nothing wrong with the shade. It's like maybe the undertones, they feel like it's just not enough color. Like, if you get what I mean, it's like it's a black person. Like, let me just click on it. But it looks like there's no undertones to it. It's like brown, but there's no, because everybody's skin has undertones. Like, when a good example is color correction. When you watch a makeup tutorial, they'll be putting like green concealer on their face for color correction, because when you blend it in, it just makes the skin tone pop a little bit more. And the problem that some of us are having is the skin tones that came with the game, they don't have those undertones. So one of the simmers here on YouTube, her name is X Mira Mira, she's one of my favorites. She created what she calls the Melanin Pack. And in the Melanin Pack, there's a bunch of brown colors, because one of the complaints is that there's a lot of different shades of white, but when you get to the darker colors in the game, there's like maybe 4 or 5. So what she went ahead and did was made the brown skin complexions with the warm undertones. Like this, you can see there's like a red undertone in the skin, and this is what people were asking for. This is what people wanted, more variety. If you get what I'm saying. So I like that she did that. I was so happy when that finally was released, because I have many different characters that I could put it on and edit them and update them. So let me get back to the topic. So faces and skin tone, and I'm gonna use one of the skin tones from her pack. And after I'm done doing this sim, I'm going to upload it onto the gallery, and I'm going to put it on Tumblr and have the list of the CC you need so it will show up correctly in your game. So I really like. Oh yeah, and another thing, I feel like this is a little bit, it's related to the subject, but I feel like even when people do create black sims for their stories, they never want to feature a black sim who's maybe this complexion. If they're going to feature a black sim, it's going to be the lightest, black complexion that they feel like is appropriate, I guess, to them. But I feel like more of them need to, feature sims of color, and that's why I like X Mirror Mirror. If you hear that in the background, that's a car. Um, I like that she'll feature darker Sims. Like, it's not just light skinned black Sims. I feel like a lot of them will they'll get, a little bit of backlash in the comments. Not X Mirror Mirror, but the other Simmers, like the more popular ones. They'll get backlash in the comments, like, why don't you ever create black Sims? And they'll be like, I just, featured a black Sim, and the black Sim was this. Wait, no, this complexion. It's just like, that's why it's being overlooked, because you'll never feature a sim that's this complexion. But that's off topic. But this is the skin complexion that I'm going to use for him, and you can find that in X Mira Mira's melanin pack. So one thing about African American people, this is, they'll say this is a stereotype, but I feel like I'm just being honest with myself. I feel like, African American people can have, petite noses, like smaller noses, like pointier, noses. It's been seen. Like Nicki Minaj, her nose is pointier, and like on the bridge of it, it's like thinner. And then you have other people like who's a good example, like Gabrielle Union, who has like a little bit, wider nostrils. Like her nose isn't huge, but what I'm saying is that our noses aren't really usually like the pointed nose, like the slim pointed nose. I mean, there is some black people who have that, but we know as a community that that's not always the case. So for him, I'm going to hook his nostrils up, and there's nothing wrong with having a little nostril action, a brighter, I said a wider bridge, for your nose. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Uh, every look can be beautiful. So I feel like people need to, broaden their horizons. You feel me? So I'm making his nose a little bit wider. There is certain skin details that you can get to put more emphasis on the sim you're making. You can put more emphasis on the way their nose looks with those skin details. So I'll be showing that in a second. So I'm just going to get his nose how I want it. Once again, like I said, this sim will be available for download as I post the tutorial. So one thing is like, one thing I don't like is like when you're editing the nose bridge, you could edit more of the top part than like the middle section. I feel like in Sims 3 you could do more with the nose, but that's what we have skin details for. We can hook it up. So I'm just trying to get his nose exactly how I want it. One thing about the skin, the custom skin that I'm using, it doesn't really make, like, even though you're trying to make the nostrils bigger, it won't appear that way. But I'm going to fix that with a skin detail. hopefully the nose comes out the way that I want it. Because I don't want, like, you know, I want him to have that nose that I described. Okay, so I feel like that's looking a little bit better. And another thing, the bridge of our noses don't usually, you know, really go like this. It's usually like more straight. It's yeah, it's usually more straight and like a little bit curved. That's not everyone's nose. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes that's how it will look for a couple of people. I feel like his nose looks real good. I kind of want to widen it just a little bit. I feel like his nose looks good. One thing I don't like though, I feel like for our noses, it's usually straight, but it's like out at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We have cute noses. I feel like we have very good features. Like, sometimes our features can be viewed as dramatic, but I feel like our features are popping, and that's why so many people, you know, from different cultures sometimes try to emulate that. I feel like his nose looked good. But I kind of want his nostrils to appear a little bit bigger. I don't know. We'll fix that with a skin detail. So I'm gonna go to the skin detail that I was telling you guys about. It's by Sims 4 Nexus. It's this one right here. And with this skin detail, it will add more definition to like how you want the nose to appear. Like, see this skin detail that I just, this color, this swatch, I guess, the green swatch, it made the nose appear a little bit wider. I'm gonna try this one because I've been seeing this and I kind of like that actually. How added a little bit of a line right here. Yeah, I guess it's the ones with the black and other color swatch that has the little line, which I really like and can appreciate. I'm gonna go with this one though. I feel like his nose looks real good. So, our lips. I feel like African American people usually have fuller lips, which is real bomb because a lot of people are trying to alter their face so that their lips could get fuller. And I feel like the African American people we're already, you know, blessed with that. So we don't have to, you know, go under the knife or do anything dramatic to our face to get our lips, you know, full because we usually have that from birth. And sidebar, I feel like a lot of people will praise the full lips look when it's on somebody who wasn't even born with it. And I feel like, you know, if you want to, you know, have your insecurities and you want to, you know, get your lips plump because that's something that you struggle with, okay, kudos to you. But it's not about the people who went and get it done. It's about the people who praise them when they get it done. But we already have it and people try to make it seem like, oh, you know, it doesn't look good on us, but they'll make it such a big deal like, oh my god, her lips look so good, when it's not big lips on a person. Like, when it's big lips on a person of color, is what I'm trying to say. It's not that serious. Like, they'll try to make it seem like it's not all that. But when it's on somebody who's not black, it's like, oh my god, look at how good her lips look. Oh, thank goodness she got her lips plumped. Like, it looks so great. Da 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 da. And that just, you know, that doesn't sit well with me. But that was just a side note. But like I was saying, we have fuller lips. I feel like this, if you scroll all the way down in the, you know, the preset mouth shapes, this one in the middle of the last row is, you know, a good one you could use if you're not sure on how to shape it. But I feel like these lips are really full, these last two right here. But I want his upper lip to be, and one thing about it is when you try to adjust the fuller lip, it will just shrink down, which gets on my nerves. But I'll make his bottom lip a lot more fuller than his top lip, and then edit that. So I'm just trying to make it, you know, to my liking. I feel like his lips look nice and full, and I'm trying to make them a little bit wider. I feel like his lips look real good. Okay, so next for our eyes. I feel like our eyes are pretty much just like a lot of people's. I mean, our eyes, you know, just the regular, you know, I'm not even gonna say average because that's kind of messed up. I feel like they're like a round almond shape kind of. Ooh. I feel like that's not what I wanted. That's why I made that little noise, but I don't know how I would describe our eyes. I just feel like maybe like a nice oval shape. You know what I'm saying? Like this eye is good. I feel like this is how our eyes usually look. And you know, like I'm saying, different features vary. Like not every black person is gonna look exactly like this. But what I'm saying is, you know, based on the features a lot of black people carry, that's how it would, you know, be. If that's how I just wanted to make a sim. And I feel like our eyes are like wider, and you know, I feel like it's a nice oval shape. I think I already said that. But I feel like his eyes look pretty good. Sometimes, you know, if you want to make that have some different features, you can do that. Like, if I want to curve his eyes kind of, you know, give him a little bit more of what people would think is an exotic look, I could do that, you know? So, I'm gonna, you know, curve that a little bit, but generally it's just the almond shape. And for custom content for eyes, you want to get like a good non-default replacement eye that you could, you know, switch up and give different people different kind of eye shapes, you know, like I don't know how I'm describing it, but like not I okay, I'm gonna show you a different example. So I have these contacts, right? I look different from these ones. You know, everybody's eyes have different, like I guess irises is what they're called. Yeah. So, you know, African American people usually, you know, have brown, dark brown eyes or light brown eyes or hazel. But I mean, in some cases, you could find an African American person who has green eyes or blue eyes. But I'm just saying, me personally, when I'm doing it, if I don't want to make it a rare case where, you know, their eyes are green. But I feel like even though a lot of black people don't have green eyes, when they do, it's bomb. Like right now, this looks so good on him. But I'm gonna do like either a light brown or like a dark brown. But I feel like for him, I want to do in between the dark and the light. I feel like this like medium color is really good on him. So there you have it for his face. Everybody's eyebrows is different, so there's not really a way to say, oh, this is how a black person's eyebrows look. I feel like you just be making a fool out of yourself if you said, oh, black people's eyebrows look like this. I have custom eyebrows that I like to use. I guess I just say which eyebrows I would use for male typically, not just African American males. I would do something, obviously, I would do, you know, black or brown hair for an African American person. Um, but we be dyeing our hair sometimes too. So, I mean, if you feel like uh, a certain color looks good with a darker skin tone or whatever skin tone you use for your character, your sim, you could do that. Like if you feel like, 'cause I feel like on dark skin girls, like a burgundy color for your hair, like always looks popping with like a dark purple. Like that's like for, you know, the colors that people aren't usually born with, like a burgundy or red color. Like I feel like a darker red or like a deep purple always looks good on black people. Like I always feel like it looks popping. Regardless if you're getting braids, like a sew-in, it always looks real good. So these are the eyebrows that I would typically put on my males. Uh, if they're like a male semi, I feel like would get his eyebrows done, I'd probably go with like a thicker you know, like something like this. That's good looking. I feel like that looks really good on him. I actually feel like maybe he is the type who would, you know, get his eyebrows done. And there's nothing wrong with that. I hate when people be like, oh, I don't know if I could date a guy who gets his eyebrows done, or, you know, they try to make like a slick comment about it. It's just like, your man's gonna look good when he has his eyebrows done, trust. So, as for the ears, I feel like, you know, ears can look different on anybody. Like, I don't feel like black people have specific ear shape. So, one thing that I like typically for my males is to have their ears stick out, kind of. I don't know. I feel like it's cute. Okay, so for the cheekbones, I don't think black people just have a specific cheekbone, but since this custom skin that I have on him, um, it has like already like a jaw, like contour kind of. I'm not gonna keep his cheekbones as high just because I feel like would like some of my males could have the high cheekbones, like the dramatic, like exotic feature, but I feel like for him I'm just gonna have him have like just some, you know, inward cheekbones, lower, not the high ones. And yeah, so I'm gonna do his chin. Once again, I don't feel like, you know, black people have a specific chin. I feel like, you know, it could be different, like it could vary. So that's just how I'm gonna keep his chin. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna do that. For the facial hair, um, I feel like facial hair on anybody wouldn't really match. It doesn't usually really match their hair texture. Like even like some white men, I feel like they'll have, you know, some curly like beard. Like their beard is, you know, it could be either or. So I know one of my specific favorite beards. I'm gonna do my custom beards because I don't really use the in-game ones except on Jude. I used the one that came with Get Together. This beard is one of my favorites, and it's by Black Life Sims. Uh, this is really cute. I think he might be coming out with another one in the near future. And you guys, if you guys follow him, I should leave a link to his blog somewhere because I really appreciate all the stuff that he's really done to make it easier to create black male Sims because and it's no shade to EA or Maxis, but like a lot of the stuff that they, you know, the hairstyles that they put in the game, a lot of black people's hair doesn't usually look like that. And I'm speaking for myself because me personally, right now, I'm sitting with my little puff in a bun right now. And they didn't have like a poof ball bun. They had like, when I downloaded the game, they had a bun that I don't know, like the texture of it, it's like smooth and it's like my hair is like could get either really curly or, you know, it could be like the perfect Afro texture, like and they just don't be having that. And it's no shade, like I feel like the Afro that they did throw in the game, I wish it came in a darker color, but it was kind of fierce. I mean, I don't really put it on because Gloriana Sims, if you see her Afros on Tumblr, they're always bomb. So hey, um, I don't know what beard I want to give him. I typically like a fuller beard on my males. I feel like that looks real good. And that's no shade, you know, if you have a beard that's not fuller, you like a little mustache. Actually, I think I want to make his jaw a little slimmer. Yeah, if you have a little mustache, I feel like mustaches could be sexy too, you know? So it just depends on what your cup of tea is in your men. You could have a goatee, which are still cute. You could have, you know, a chin strap. You could have a beard. Like, you could have a little something like this. Anyway, it's based on what your preferences are in your Sims. I feel like this one specifically though looks real good on him. So now I'm going to go to the hair. Obviously I'm gonna do custom content and I'm just gonna show you. See, okay, let me tell you what's not really lit. Okay, when you're doing someone who's supposed to look just, you know, plain African American, not mixed, not Indian, like some, you know, African American, you know, African descent. Uh, this silky hair isn't usually what you would see on a black person unless, you know, they're mixed with like Indian or something, or like, you know, maybe Hispanic. Maybe Hispanic. I don't know, because some Hispanics like have the African American hair texture. So, I'm just saying this like silky look, no. What you're gonna want to do is, you know, look for, if you're looking for custom content, like I said, Black Life Sims hooks it up. He made this facial hair that he has on right now. The eyebrows, you know, eyebrows doesn't really, you know, the eyebrows pretty much look the same, whatever race you are. Praline Sims makes really good eyebrows. So, or is that S Club? I don't know. I think it's Praline Sims. We'll just go with that. But you know, you want to look up like hairstyles that African American people would wear, which is obviously dreads. Like, you know, we rock that. Dreads is something that's very popular in the African American community. Waves. I think these waves are by Black Life Sims, so these are popping. Um, what else? What else? Braids, obviously, many different colors, but braids is popping in the African American community. I really think these look real good on him. What else do we like? Afros. This is Mad Bomb. This is also by Black Life Sims, one of my favorite afros for my males. And there's another one that he made. I think this is him. I'm not really sure, but I feel like that's his. And I love the texture on it. It's real hot. It's real popping. Then there's these. I think this is dreads. I think this is dreads. I don't remember if this is by Black Life Sims, but it might be. We love these little haircuts. I wish whoever textured this made it a little bit darker because it has like a blue undertone, but it's actually really cute. If I didn't have the facial hair, I would probably put that on him. Then we have, you know, once again, the braids. This is actually a very popular hairstyle. I typically see it in women though, but I feel like men can rock it as well. The braids into a bun. And yeah, this is actually really cute. I forgot who did this one. Then you have this, which is also by Black Life Sims. The ways, what, you know, the haircut with the little swerve design, little stripe through. I actually had my hair like that, but I had a high top kind of, and I had the stripe on the side. That's how I did my hair for my senior prom. So this hairstyle, love it. And I think somebody, this was already a hair that was in the game, but the texture was off maybe, but somebody hooked it up. So, you know, we could have brown hair, you know, black hair. That's typically the hairstyles. But I know there was like an island of African American people, and some of them were actually born blonde. So it's like a honey blonde. If you mostly like if you're a black person, you're born with blonde hair. It's like a dirty blonde, or like something, a blonde like this. Like this is cute. It looks real good on him. It looks natural. Maybe this could be a blonde that, you know, I never really seen that, but like this like blonde that I put on just a second ago, like this, I've seen that, and maybe a little bit lighter. So you never, there's endless possibilities for how a specific racial group can look. So I don't want you to take this video and be like, oh, all black people look like this, but no, like, you know, some black people do look like this. So I love these afros that were recently released by Ebonics Similar, like Ebonics Similar. Like, I love her blog. I've talked to her on you know, on Tumblr. She's a very, you know, cool girl. I love her. So, and she's always hooking the community up. So if you don't follow her, follow her. I might leave a link to her as well. These braids are by Black Life Sims. I love them so much. I wish I used them more often. These dreads are also by Black Life Sims. This little hairstyle is by Ebonics Similar. Once again, her blog is just popping. You know, it's everything. This little mohawk, hot, cute. Then you have these dreads, which is by Black Life Sims. I love them. These little curls are by Ebonics. These dreads, also by Ebonics. These dreads are by Black Life Sims, and these are actually very popular. I think they look actually very good on him. Here's another little mohawk by Ebonics. The little curls with the shaved side. Ebonics again. So I'm telling you, if you need hairstyles that you feel like would look good on a black person, Ebonics Sembler and Black Life Sims will put you on. And he also made these dreads. I think these were on his first blog, and then they're still up for download on his first blog. And I think he has a post on his Tumblr that links to like every hairstyle he's ever done. So shout out to him, like he's really lit. I feel like those blonde dreads actually looked real good on this guy, to be honest. What else? This hairstyle, I don't remember who converted it, but this hairstyle is really bomb. This is actually how I wear my hair in like day-to-day life. So yeah, we have this Afro puff, which is what I have my hair like right now, just that I have my sides shaved, so that's the only difference right now. My hair isn't that big yet, but my bun's pretty like regular. Like it's a decent size. It's not like a forced bun, an uncomfortable bun. No, it's like it's cute. And then we have some Bantu knots. I've never actually really seen a guy like rock the Bantu knots out and about, but if there is one, he's pretty damn fierce because Bantu knots is a hot hairstyle. When I have mine in, I just wear a hat because I don't think I'm fierce enough to really rock it like that. I'd have to have it professionally done because when I do it, it's just like, I'm obviously doing it on my own head, so the parts aren't all that, but I showed you pretty much every hairstyle I have for my black male Sims, and I actually really like this one, so I'm going to keep it on him. So his face is pretty much complete. I do a couple of extra things to, make them pop. The nose detail that I put on him right now is actually really cute. I like that. But, you have to make your Sims very unique. So I'm going to throw some beauty marks on him. I don't really see it, though. Where is it? Oh, I see a couple, but they're not that noticeable. I want the skin detail that puts them, like, all over. See, that one had it near his nose. Okay, I mean, I'll go with that one that had a couple on his nose. That's cute. So there's his skin details. So what I do for all my Sims, male or female, I'll add a couple of small details to them. Like, the Kajiko eyelashes, just because they look a lot more realistic. And you're gonna want to do, not the, like, the ones that look like faux eyelashes, but, just the regular short ones. And I put that on all his outfits. Just so. Oh, I like those earrings. I feel like this outfit was cute. Okay, which swatch is it? So it's the third swatch. That's what his eyebrows are looking like. I said his eyebrows, his eyelashes are looking like. So go with the third swatch. I'm not gonna do all the outfits because this video will take forever, but I am just showing you how I do my male Sims and the details that I go into putting on them. I'm not going to do all the outfits. I'm just going to show you guys basically how I do their body and skin tones and stuff like that. So I already showed you how to do the faces and stuff like that. So I put his eyelashes in, and I do have skin, like, I said skin, like, I guess skin tone colored lips, just so the lips could be more detailed. Right now he looked like he's been eating powdered donuts, but there's different shades, I guess you could say. Like, I don't put it on all my Sims, but I feel like, on certain Sims you can add it. Should I? I don't know. That one's too dark. I don't know. I don't think he needs it. The lips on this are actually already pretty detailed, but I do feel like I want to get more of these like natural lips, but like with more different colors, because like once you get to the darker skin complexions, I feel like it's harder for it to match and look natural. So I mean, they did a pretty good job detailing these lips for this custom skin. So okay, so we're through with that. And also Black Life Sims did this body skin overlay. And when I leave the details for the download, uh, I'm going to, you know, write out what's what and which skin tones really go with the body overlay, because there's certain skins that you use that wouldn't work with the body overlay. So first of all, let me remove the lip thing just because my thing was acting up. So that's the body overlay, and that's why his chest looks so good. And it goes well with this Praline Sims no skin base. You can still have the no skin base on with the body overlay. So, and then we have the nose overlay like I showed you. I had the dimples from Praline Sims, and then I also have the beauty marks. So everything will be linked to when I find out what's what. So for my males, I mean, this is basic. Like anybody can have a certain body shape, so that's not race specific. For my male Sims, it depends. I can make. You guys know I like to have a lot of diversity in my game, so it really doesn't. Like for my male Sims, I don't really have one look that I do for their body. So, but I'm gonna make him like kind of buff, but not too buff, if you get what I'm saying. And that's pretty much how I'm gonna do his body. For his hands, I do have the natural nails, which are by Shoujo. Does that say Shoujo Angel? They're a recolor of, I think, was it Centiclia's natural nails? I don't know, but somebody did some natural nails and Shoujo Angel recolored them, and they look really good. You have to, pick the best color that matches, just so it's not too bright. So, because you kind of want it to blend in. So I think I'm gonna go with, because if you choose the wrong one, it kind of look like French tips. So I'm gonna go with these third ones right here. No, actually, I think I want to go a little bit darker. The fourth one in is what I chose for his skin color, but you're gonna have to match it to how you want it. And basically that's it. If you're wondering why his abdomen is shaped like so detailed, it's because I have the untraditional nerd body overlay. So I'll be linking that. Also, what I like to add is who is this? Lumia Lover Sims. Their body hair. I love to add the body hair to my male Sims. I think I'll just give him this, simple one. Oh, but it's not dark enough. I think I want it to be a little bit more detailed. Okay, I guess. You can't really see it unless you zoom in, but there's so many different options for the body hair. So this is him. He is all done. I think he's gonna look real good in my screenshots and stuff that I'm gonna post of him. So I actually want to post more of my original content on my Complex Sims Tumblr, because I've been reblogging, because everybody in that community, the Sims community, is just so talented. So I show a lot of everybody else's Sims, But yeah, that's pretty much how I make my African American male Sims. If you're interested in any more tutorials like this, I feel like once I upload this video, all hell's gonna break loose. But I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do this for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they're just not used to testing, you know, different looks. But yeah, he's all set. I don't know what I'm gonna name him yet. I feel like he looks more like an Adrian, but at the same time he could be Marcus, or he looks like a Kevin, you know? I don't know. What should I name him? I don't know. I think I'm gonna name him Kevin. I like that name. Kev. For sure. Kevin. Okay, Kevin. And what should his last name be? Kevin. Let me steal a name from a basketball player. Kevin James. Like LeBron, okay? And yeah. Feel like that works. None of the voices is specific, or the way he walks or his traits. Everybody's different. Everybody has different personalities. I hate when people try to make it seem like a certain, you know, racial group has different things, because no, not everybody's like that. And I just don't appreciate that. So leave a comment below what you'd like to see in the future, how you felt about this video. If it's negative, girl, you can get blocked. I really don't have time for the BS. I'm trying to help everybody out, you know, help people, you know, expand their horizons with different Sims. So if it's negative, girl, you could keep that for yourself. I don't really have time for that. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Once again, thank you for 1,300 subscribers. Leave suggestions of what you guys would really like to see, because that's why, you know, the videos haven't been coming out as much, because sometimes when I lose inspiration, I look to you guys to hook me up. So I mean, if you guys are comfortable waiting, I don't have any problem. My last video upload says last week, so I mean, but I feel like it was like 10 days, and it's just not updating yet. I feel like it's almost 2 weeks I haven't uploaded. So, yeah, if you guys like this video, comment. Follow me on Twitter at Complex Sims, and thank you for watching. And until next time, as always, I will see you all soon. Bye. He's mad rude. Damn. This man. Oh, okay. Well, that was an epic fail, y'all. Ugh, girl. This is just too much for me. With everybody else, because at this point,